it's just so different. I'm sorry, bud. I don't mean to be so harsh. I did try to eat you. Hello! A few weeks ago, I did a video where I ate the recommended British nutritional diet. You guys loved the video, so nice one for that. And in that video, I said I would be interested in trying different nutritional diets from all around the world. Last time I did the British one, and obviously being British, it was stuff that I was really familiar with, so it wasn't that big of a change. So this time, I thought I'd challenge myself. And I'm really gonna challenge myself on this one. This is gonna be a really hard video. I came across the 1975 nutritional Japanese diet. This isn't even like modern day Japanese meal plan. This is like back in 1975. I don't even know if I'm gonna like this or not because I don't recognize 90% of the food in the meal plan. Definitely gonna be different. It's gonna be a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I am scared. I'm very intimidated. I'm literally putting myself in the deep end here. But at the same time, I really want to give this a good, honest go. And I'm gonna be honest about it. If I like it, great. If I'm not too keen on it, then I want to be honest about that. I've heard a lot about the Japanese diet. It's really good for life expectancy and your healthy well-being. And generally speaking, like, you just look at the Japanese people, right? They live for like 100 years. They have like incredible skin, and they look so young for their age. And also Japan has like the lowest rate of obesity. And they say that their diet is a huge part of that. So, you know, when you take all that into consideration, it's really intriguing. I think with this diet, it's not so much about the taste, it's more about the reason behind why you're having it, like the health benefits and longevity and hopefully good skin, because I'm starting to get pimples again. So, you know, hopefully this week will do me good. This is the recommended meal plan that I'll be following this week. And just like reading through it, I don't even recognize like 90% of the food on here because they break it down and I still, oh, tofu. Oh, okay, this is gonna be quite a hard week. Already just like skim reading it, it's so different from the British one. A couple things to bear in mind with the Japanese diet is that they eat till they're 80% full. Honestly, can't relate. I don't eat like consistent meals throughout the day, so I wait till I'm really hungry, and then when I eat, I just eat till I cannot eat no more. It's not great, I don't recommend it. Basically, the idea is to eat till you're satisfied, but also have room rather than just like eat until you're full. So that's gonna be different because I'm not used to thinking like that when I eat. And they have rice for most meals. I personally am a big fan of rice, so I think I'm gonna be okay with that. There's a lot of seaweed. They like their seaweed. There's a lot of vegetables, a lot of fish. I did a video a couple years ago where I did the Japanese diet for 24 hours. It wasn't as authentic as this, but in that I tried miso soup, but I made it myself. And I wasn't very crazy about it. I don't know if it's because of the way I made it, I don't know. But yeah, I wasn't very crazy about the miso soup. And there's a lot of miso soup on this diet. So I'm really kind of nervous about that. But it's okay, it's okay. We're gonna be a trooper and we're just gonna get through it. I just gotta remember, longevity, please skin. If you wanna look young and live for a long time, this apparently is the answer. We shall find out. This is a Japanese supermarket. I feel like I'm in like a different universe because it looks like food, it looks like an old supermarket, but then you look close at things and you don't recognize anything. I'm just like picking things up and I don't even know what they are. My basket's full of food and I still don't know what I'm eating. It's so confusing. That's the shopping done. Let's go. We're doing breakfast and we're already off to a wild start. This is the most variety for breakfast I've ever seen in my life. A classic favorite this week, miso soup. It's instant reduced salt miso soup with seaweed. So lovely start to the day. One thing I've noticed with the Japanese diet is that they like variety per meal. While the salmon is being grilled, I'm gonna make the miso soup, and with it I'm gonna have the cabbage and bean sprouts. Oh my god. What did I choke on? This is literally soybean and fish. Like the ingredients is just like 10 different types of fish. Youth.
Here I come.
I don't know how much water I'm supposed to put in this, so I'm just gonna wing it. As I always do, and you know, that's never gone wrong for me. Being a bit brave. Well, I'm gonna have to eat this in a minute. I'm gonna do a little taste test. Look how shaky my hand is. I don't know why I'm so shaky. Oh, it's actually not that bad. It's not as fishy as I thought it was gonna be. That's fine. I mean, I wouldn't call it tasty, but it's like, you know, it's actually not that bad. I think last time the problem was that I made it myself from scratch, so that's probably where I went wrong. But actually the ones from the packet, oh, I can see how this could be a good thing to have this in the morning actually. It's like a nice body cleanse. See, I don't even know how to describe the taste. It just feels like it's sterilizing the inside of my body, you know? Great. Great review with Taz. Let's talk about food plating and the difference between the UK and Japan. This is what a traditional full English breakfast looks like in the UK. As you can see, it's a variety of food all squished together on one plate. Whereas in Japan, they like to plate their food as individual side dishes and eat it with chopsticks. So all together it's just the same amount of food, but there's just a lot of variety and it's plated different. I'm hoping by the end of this week I can figure out how to use chopstick, because as you can see, I currently cannot. So I'm gonna break the rules and use these instead. Not bad. So next is miso soup, which you have with like seaweed, cabbage, and bean sprouts. Oh, it's just so different. It's really healthy, so that's the only thing motivating me to finish this off, to be honest. It's okay. I think I'll get used to it throughout the week. I can handle the soup, but this thing, I just don't have it in me. So this is the fermented soybean, and guys, there's just no way you can make this taste good. And this is an example of that. Okay, ready? I'm not ready. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna give the natto a pass. Everything else is fine. My whole flat smells of fish. So there's that. For lunch, I had udon, which is like those really thick noodles. Now I'm gonna make some... That scared the crap out of me. Why did it... I am convinced there's someone listening to me at all times. I am scared of my phone. Now I'm gonna make something called nikujaga. It is potato and meat stew. Looking back, I don't think I cooked the stew properly, and with it I had soup with wakame and egg. Oh my god, I'm choking. It's okay. I mean, I'm not crazy about it. I don't think I made it properly, to be completely honest, but it'll do. For dessert, I had fruit. Today is a very exciting day because I finally, well hopefully, will get my TV fixed. As you can see, it currently does not turn on. Hopefully today I get my TV back. But more importantly, secondly, I've got to make breakfast. So they said raisin bread, but I couldn't find raisin bread anywhere. So I've substituted it for hot cross buns. Basically the same thing. And breakfast is served. This is day 2 and the breakfast looks so different compared to day 1, but we love the variety. We got sausage with cabbage sauteed, fruit, raisin bread, omelette, and I don't like milk, so I got Yakult, which is technically Korean, but they do sell it in the Japanese store, so hopefully I'm forgiven. Today's lunch I'm having fried rice. This is egg fried rice. Japanese style. I've never actually had Japanese style egg fried rice. I'm going to be making wakame, I probably said that wrong, but however you say that, wakame soup. Today's lunch is pretty simple. We're chilling. So the guy engineer came to fix the TV and he changed like the circuit board or something behind it, but turns out it's not that, it's a screen problem. So now it's going to take another week or so to order the screen and then fit it. So I still don't have a working TV. It's still broken. Update, the engineer came again and the TV was still not fixed. So I still have a broken TV, which is great. This looks terrifying to me. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? It's just not for me. It's not for me. I do like seaweed, but I like it in dried form. I think I'm a person that's really into texture and soupy stuff. I'm just not crazy about soupy stuff. I'm sorry, bud. I don't mean to be so harsh. I did try to eat you. And now on to more fun things. Fried rice. There is absolutely no way I'm not gonna like this. Oh, this is good. Now this was more up my street. For dinner, I was having rice, root vegetables with chicken, and miso soup with spinach and aburaj, which is deep fried tofu. So one thing I've noticed about myself is that it's not the taste when it comes to food that makes me feel funny. It's the texture. I am much more of a texture person than a taste person. I think I get scared with how food is presented and the texture of it. I've noticed I don't like things that are dairy-like or even resemble dairy. Like, I know tofu isn't dairy, but it looks like dairy stuff, and like it's so like soft and not squidgy, but like jelly-like, and I'm just not, I just can't. I don't know if something happened when I was a child that has traumatized me, but I just don't like that kind of textured smell food. There's a reason why you didn't see me try tofu on camera. It's because it didn't go well, and I didn't want to put that in the video. Trust me, I'm doing you guys a favor. As the days progressed, I started to adjust to the flavors of the food, and I wasn't intimidated by them as much anymore. I think it looks really intimidating. When I look at it, I freak out, but if I just close my eyes, it's actually all right. And for dessert, I'm having something called Ega jelly, and this is like the most closest thing I could find with fruit. This is the dessert. For dinner, I had cream stew and cabbage in shrimp broth, cucumber and hijiki salad. I will say, I am finding a lot of enjoyment in how I serve my food. Like, I just think it's really cute how it comes in like little side dishes and all that. It makes the eating process a lot more fun. I don't know why, that's just my brain. Today's breakfast is very familiar. It's like toast, eggs and fruit. So it's safe. How to use chopsticks. This one in your thumb and on the bottom too. So like this.
Paying attention not to bend your thumb.
Oh.
Going it with the fulcrum or a seesaw effect. The second finger at the ends there, and then the pad.
So it's like this, but I can't do it. Nope, I'm just not doing it, am I? I'm just not doing it. I was very brave to come out here without a fork, I must say. You know what, I just can't do it. I'm sorry guys, I really tried. Just can't do it. Just another skill I'm not good at, added to the ever-growing list. It is now lunchtime, which means I'm having rice with sweet potato, and then, surprise, surprise, miso soup, this time with root vegetables. I actually don't like sweet potato that much, but maybe I might like the Japanese version. Who knows? The Japanese sweet potato are white on the inside, not bright orange. I wonder if they're as sweet as the regular ones that I have. Oh, that's actually really good. Ooh, I really like this sweet potato. Oh, it is a bit sweet, but like not too sweet. If all sweet potato tastes like this, I would actually eat it. I might just start eating Japanese sweet potato from now on. Sweet. Get it? Huh. Anyway, moving on. Guys, I don't even know what day we're on anymore, but I literally cannot be bothered cooking. I feel like all I've had in the past few days is fish soup. Look, I'm all for trying new things and being cultured, right? I get it. And I did set this challenge up myself, so who am I to complain, right? But I'm just so over miso soup at this point. Hello, hello, hello. I've just discovered a new light here. Oh, I won't blind you with it, but 10 months into moving in, discovered a new light. Today's soup is gonna have these two. I'm not a soup person. I feel like I have had a year's worth of soup in the past few days. But you know, health, longevity, youth, here we come. I'd love to be a cheerleader for a day. You know when they're like, whoosh, flip you up and you do the twirl and you fall and you don't die? That'd be fun. I actually prefer eating it like this than in the water. I feel like the water, making it soupy, ruins it. Yeah, I prefer it on its own. You put it in the water and it ruins it, but kind of gotta do it for the diet, so. Guess what I'm having with my soup today? Da, 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 da. Fish! Bet you didn't see that one coming. Smell is strong on this one. Also not really sure how to cook it. It doesn't smell too fishy, so I can live with this. Oh, can't wait to have some of this. Oh, it don't smell that bad. Cabbage isn't bad. That ain't bad. Okay, this is surprisingly quite good. The thing is, I don't actually know what I'm eating. It doesn't taste of anything, it's quite mushy. I hope this doesn't have any bones in it. This is really good. That's really good. Okay, I have to be very careful how I eat this because there's literally so many bones in it. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while, lads. I don't like it when it's a lot of effort to eat your food. It kind of ruins the fun. Taste-wise, it was pretty much vegetables, seaweed, and fish for a whole week. The only sweet treat I really got was fruit, which I don't mind. I actually quite like fruit, but it's a while that was my treat. But because of that, I almost got like excited about foods that I wouldn't normally get excited about. Like when I would see the menu for that day and I'd see mackerel on it, I'd be like, oh, I have a mackerel tonight. That's a good day. Today's a good day. Which normally I wouldn't get that excited about mackerel, but when you're on this diet, you just appreciate your food so much more. Morning! I am in a fab mood today. I don't know why, because I really didn't sleep that well, but there we go. Chemicals in my brain are thriving today. Maybe it's the diet. I will say the diet does, although not the most exciting in taste, does make me feel good. Like, I don't know if it's probably a placebo effect at this point, but I feel like it's like cleansing my soul. It's like a detox. I don't actually know what detox means, but I feel like this might be a detox diet. Taking all that sugar and unnecessary crap out of my body and filling it with fish. All I've been having is seaweed and fish, but it might be working. Feeling quite good today. Anyway, I wanted to show you something I did yesterday. So, this has nothing to do with the diet, by the way. Oh, it's so exciting! I love it so much. I decorated this cake and look at the colours on this thing. My cousin got a new job. Way! Go cousin. Initially, the plan was to write, congratulations on your new job. But the nib thing was way too thick, so instead I wrote good job. Just wanted to show you that. So I'm gonna try and have matcha tea. I'm hoping it has no caffeine or anything like that in it, because sometimes tea does have caffeine in it. Because I don't deal well with caffeine, it makes me anxious, so, you know, we don't want that. We want to be happy. As a treat, I bought myself, ooh, isn't that just like the most beautiful colour? Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and classic, it's got two fishes on it. Very on brand. Well, very on diet. So it's got like two little fishes on it. And there's a cute little £6.49, damn. Ooh, I love how it says free. It says free cup and then it says £6.49. Don't know how that works, but there we go. Which I shall drink my matcha on now. Yay! Honestly, it really doesn't taste that much. So if this is good for me, then I might continue drinking it. Cheers! Well, actually not cheers. Before you start every meal, you say ikatakimasu, which I think, I forgot what it means. But before every meal, you have to say ikatakimasu, which I think is like, thank you for the meal. Ikatakimasu. You know what's crazy? I've really adapted to miso soup now. Completely unfazed. You know at the beginning on day one where I was saying like it's a very acquired taste and you have to acquire it? I think I've acquired it. I ordered donburi because I didn't know how to make it and it seemed like a lot of fun. And it's just arrived, but I don't think this is donburi. It just looks like salmon and rice. I thought it would look different to this, but turns out this is what it looks like. With the donburi, I had vegetables cooked in soy sauce and had radish, which I was a really big fan of. And for the final dinner, I had rice, mackerel, aubergine cooked in miso, and clear soup with pumpkin and spinach. The positives of this diet, and there are so many positives. This diet is good for you. My body definitely felt so much better. It almost felt like a detox diet. And like, I don't think I bloated that much this week. To be fair, for the most part, it was very quick and easy to make the meals, very easy prep. Didn't require that much cooking on my part, so I didn't mind that. I do believe it's all about acquiring that taste. For example, I didn't grow up eating these kind of foods, right? So when I first tried it, it was a real shock to the system and it was different, so I kind of freaked out. But by the end of the week, I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but it was much more normal. Like miso soup doesn't faze me anymore. And I still have so many packets of miso soup in my kitchen that I'll probably continue having miso soup. Even though I don't think it's the most like flavorful thing in the world, I know it's good for me, so I'm gonna continue having it. I honestly thought I wouldn't like miso soup because it looks scary, but it's honestly not that bad. That was me trying the 1975 nutritional Japanese diet. Let me know if you have any other recommendations for nutritional diets I should try out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you lots. Please know that you matter, and I shall see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.